Hello, my name is Jacob, or Teacher Jane. So today I'm going to be teaching you this lesson and reading this story with you, which I'm very excited to do. I'm from Manchester in England, so I'm a native English speaker and I have travelled all around the world helping other people to learn English. So I'm very excited to be here back in Manchester and helping you. So if you have any questions throughout the lesson, please do let me know and you can go through these questions with me. At any point during the class, if you need to break and to go through one of the words that you don't understand, that's fine. Let's do that. Let's have that conversation. So you can just stop the conversation and say, Teacher J, or Mr. J, hold on 1 minute. Can we just go through something I don't understand? Okay? So let me know at any point during the class if you need to have that conversation, if there's something that you don't understand, when we can go through it together. Okay? I hope you enjoyed today's class. Now let's get started. We're going to be reading a lovely story called The Magical Tree. So let's start, shall we? So on each page that we're going to read today, we're going to learn a new keyword. So the word for the first page, page 1, is meadow. M-E-A-D-O-W. A meadow is a large piece of grass. So you can imagine fields of grass everywhere and hills and trees, and we would call that a meadow. So let's see how many times the word meadow comes up on this page, shall we? So once upon a time, there was a big meadow. It was in a far-off land. Like any other meadow, it was green and fresh. So meadow was on that page 2 times with a lovely picture of a nice green meadow. Page 2, the word is different. Different. So different is something that's changed. It can be, you can say, I am different to you because I am a teacher and you are a student. So different is something that's changed and not like others. So let's continue with the story and see how many times the word different comes up on this page. But there was something different about this meadow. It had a magical tree. The magical tree was huge with many different leaves on it. The leaves grew from different branches. So I counted 3 times on that page. So should we have a look? So something different about this meadow. So it means that looking at other meadows and this meadow, they are not the same, with many different leaves. So if you look at other trees and this magical tree's leaves are not the same as anybody else's tree or any other tree. The leaves grew from different branches. So it's not the same one. So this way of describing different is a little bit, it's not the same way as describing it with the other ones. So it's still talking about the same tree, but it's talking about how many branches does the tree have. If the tree has 5 branches, leaves could be growing from each of the different branches. So there's more than one. So in this instance, the word different means more than one. Page 3. So the word for this page is breeze. So I'm going to let you count how many this time. The tree was magical because it could talk. The different leaves played different sounds and talked all day long. The leaves enjoyed the breeze in the meadow all day. So I counted 1 time. Is that the same as you? Good. So a breeze, what is a breeze? A breeze is like wind. Do you know wind? Wind outside that is nice and soft. So it's not blowing your hair away. It's not blowing your clothes back. You're not trying to push against it. It's just a soft breeze that you can feel against your skin. Your hair softly moves. It's nice, soft wind. So the word for page 4 is surprise. So I'm going to let you see how many times you can count surprise on this page. One day, an eagle came and sat down on the branch of the magical tree. Suddenly, she suddenly heard a sound. Ah! She looked around in surprise and couldn't see anyone. So she flew and sat on another branch. How many times did you count surprise then? I counted it just once. So now we're going to do our exercise. So, on the screen you can see there are 3 baskets. Each basket is labelled with a different sound. We have A as in apple, A as in 8, and R as in art. You have 6 words that need to go into these baskets. So let's sound them all out together and see which baskets we can put each word into. So angel, A-N-G-E-L. Angel. What does that sound like? Does that sound like apple, 8, or art? The next word is arm, A-R-M, arm. So which one does that sound like? Apple, 8, or art? The next word is art. So that's a little bit easier because you know the word. It's in one of the baskets. The next word is apple. So again, that's one of the baskets. Apple. The next word is aid. Aid kit. Does that sound like apple, 8, or art? And the final word is arrow. Arrow. So does that sound like apple, 8, or art? You have a go and let me know how you go. Do you have any questions about today's lesson? So let's go through the key words that we learnt on page 1 to 4. The first one is meadow, M-E-A-D-O-W. So it's a large piece of grass. So if you go to the park or you see farm fields, you can see lots of meadows everywhere. The next one is different. So different means not the same thing, not the same one. So I am different to you because I am a teacher and you are a student. An apple is different to a banana because an apple is round and a banana is long. Okay, so different, D-I-F-F-E-R-E-N-T, different. The next word on page 3 was breeze. So we know that that's a soft wind. It's not a very strong wind. Your hair is not being blown back. You don't feel like you're fighting against the wind. This is a nice soft breeze. So you can imagine that you are sat on a hill and you can feel the sun on your skin and there's a soft breeze just pushing your hair back. All nice. And the final word on page 4 is surprise. So surprise is to feel wonder. So you might feel surprised if somebody gives you a gift and you didn't know that they were going to. You might feel surprised if your parents take you out swimming, if they take you to the park and they didn't tell you. You might feel surprised if one of your teeth fell out. That might surprise you. So surprise, you can go, oh, or you can go, oh, yay, and you are super happy, or shocked. So surprise can come in lots of different ways. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for joining me today. Bye.